Number one. The integral from 0 to 1 of x rad 1 plus 8x squared dx. What do I do? You're going to have to do u substitution. So what's a good u? 1 plus 8x squared. So du is going to be 16x dx. And there's our x. So however you want to set this up, but I'm just going to solve for x dx because there's my x dx. So I'm going to divide by 16. So I get 1/16 du equals x dx. And so I can substitute, it's going to be the integral of what? Rad u, and then x dx becomes 1/16 du. So what's the next thing I got to do? Yes, I can take constant out, but something else. I got to change my limits, right? So I've got to reevaluate my upper and lower limits. So what is my upper limit? It's going to be 1 plus 8 times 1 squared, which is 9. And my lower limit is going to be 1 plus 8 times 0 squared, which is 1. So from 1 to 9 now. And then, yeah, we could take out the 1/16. I'm not going to. I mean, I'll just move in the front. But if you need to, that's fine. What's the antiderivative of rad u? U to the 3 over 2 times 2/3 and then times 1/16 because that's already there, right? Evaluated from 1 to 9. Am I right there? Again, take the derivative and make sure. 3/2 times 2/3 cancels each other out. U to the 1/2, and you get the 1/16, so we're good. So this is 2 over, actually 1 over what? 24? U to the 3/2, am I right? Yep. And then we plug in, so it's going to be 1/24 times 9 to the 3/2 minus 1/24 times 1 to the 3/2. So what's 9 to the 3/2? 27. Because the square root of 9 is 3, and then to the third is 27. Minus 1/24, which is 26/24. All right? That's not there. Oh, reduce. So 13/12. All right. Number 2. Any questions on number 1? Number 2. The function f is given by an integral. What is the average rate from 0 to 3? How do I find average rate?
1 over the upper bound.
Wait a minute. That's average value. We've been talking about this. If I say 1 over, well, this gets weird anyways. If I say 1 over b minus a times the integral of f of x dx, like this, and then a to b, that's the average value, right? But what would the integrand be? It'd be an integral. So you'd be taking the integral of the integral. If that's the case, that's weird. How do I find average rate? Average rate is f of b minus f of a over b minus a, right? That's average rate. So we're looking from 0 to 3. So it's going to be, we got to find f of what? 3 minus f of 0 over 3 minus 0. How do I find f of 3? So it's the integral from 1 to 3 of rad t cubed plus 2 dt. You can if you want. Integral from 1 to 0 of rad t cubed plus 2 dt over 3. I could actually rewrite this to make it easier. What could I do with this? Flip it so that this lower bound matches this upper bound, right? So it would be the integral from 1 to 3 of rad t cubed plus 2 dt plus the integral from 0 to 1 of rad t cubed plus 2 dt. Since the lower bound is the same as the upper bound, this would be the same as the integral from what to what? 0 to 3, because this is the upper bound, so this goes to that next. Then rad t cubed plus 2 dt over 3, which is essentially the average value of what? This looks like average value, doesn't it? Remember? Okay, let's evaluate this and we'll go from there. So this was a calculator problem. What do you guys get? 2 point what? 2.694? Do you all agree or no? Okay. Again, we've talked about this. If I want average rate, that is the same as saying what? The average rate of f is the same as the average, what? Value of f prime. Right?
Yeah.
So if I want f prime, what's f prime? What's f prime here?
X cubed, or x squared, x.
Rad x cubed plus 2, right? Because we take the derivative of the integral. It cancels out. So now we want the average value of this. So the average rate is the average value of f prime. So it'd be 1 over 3 minus 0 times the integral from 0 to 3 of rad x cubed plus 2 dx. So I guess that worked as well. Just trying to understand why. Okay? And did you get the same answer for that? 2.694? Yes? Okay.